Well, hello, investors. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Scott Carson. I'm known across the country as the Note Guy, and I've been helping real estate investors find amazing distressed deals for the last 15 years. And we know that there are many of you guys and gals out there looking for multifamily apartment deals and really looking to find deals. But you may be like, oh, it's overpriced. I can't find any distressed deals. It's way too expensive, and you're looking for other deals. Well, let's share something. Did you know that in today's market, in 2022, right now, there's a lot of distressed deals? So you may not know the numbers. And what am I talking about? Well, there's quite a few. If you're looking for apartments that are distressed, there's 3,600 plus distressed apartments greater than 100 units. There's also, with less than 100 units, there's 1,900 plus distressed apartments with 100 plus units. So how do you find these distressed apartments all across the country? Do you have to be local? Is it like looking for brokers? Well, no. There's our secret weapon. But I want to share with you something really valuable today. Now, what if I could show you how to tap into these? How can I show you how to find these distressed deals in just minutes, in just a few clicks of the buttons? What if I could show you how to find the contact information, the borrowers on these deals, the banks, the servicing companies, the owners, and even the deal sponsors? That would obviously be very valuable to you. Along with, what if I could actually show you the behind the scenes servicing notes and the financials of each deal? That would be completely valuable to you, save you a ton of time in breaking down deals. Instead of wasting hours, you could spend your quality time, focus on the right deals for your portfolio and making all the craziness out in the market right now. Well, what am I talking about? Well, there's a very special tool that we have discovered. It is revolutionizing the distressed commercial real estate business. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about my buddies over at CredIQ. These guys are tapped in with valuation analytics and all the commercial real estate data out there in the industry. And so we're honored to have them on here today, share a little bit of the inside sneak peek into what they're doing. And so we've got Shane Beeson and Mike Haas from CRED-iQ on here today. Hey guys, how's it going today?
Hey Scott, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. You guys, your tool, CredIQ, is just absolutely awesome. I don't think I've ever seen a better tool to identify the distressed deals out there and how investors like me and you and out there looking, whether they're seasoned apartment multifamily investors or they're brand new looking to dip their toes in the water. You guys are just an amazing tool up there.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for letting us talk to your audience today. Happy to share with you on how our clients are able to use our database to acquire distressed multifamily. It's a huge slice of the pie in our database. Real quick, just a quick overview on CredIQ. As Scott mentioned, we are a commercial real estate data analytics and valuation platform. We launched a couple of years ago, back in early 2020. And to kind of put the parameters around what our database tracks, we're going to be tracking the entirety of the conduit CMBS universe, as well as, very important for multifamily, we're going to have all the Fannie Mae assets, Freddie Mac small balance, Ginnie Mae, all the agency world. So it comes to a little over 2 trillion, about 2.3, 2.4 trillion in commercial real estate debt around the country. A huge percentage of that is multifamily. And here in a second, Mike's going to share his screen and show us how to search the database using different parameters like property type, location, building size, and loan status to generate your list, and then the power to get down to the asset level and see the detailed financials, contact information for the owner, comps, a really cool interactive valuation tool, all in one kind of one-stop shop for commercial real estate folks looking to ferret out what's in distress out there, what's possibly available for acquisition. That's the short version of who we are and what we do. Now I'll turn it over to one of our co-founders, Mike Haas, who will kind of click around and show us how it works. Mike, take it away.
All right. Can I show my video, or are you blocking my?
No, you're good. You can share it. You can come back on. You can start your video back up, buddy. So they can see your smiling face.
Is it working? I don't know. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
There he is.
All right. Hey, Scott, thanks for having us back here. Appreciate it. Shane, thanks for that overview as well. Yeah, so if you guys can see my screen okay?
Yep.
So this is the main homepage for CredIQ. And what you would do here is hit the upper right button, the browse. And then if you're honing in on distressed multifamily, we have a bunch of filters up here at the top. We have property type, location, keyword search, building size, balance, that's the original loan balance. And we also have the current loan balance, maturity date, tenants, and loan status. So if you want to do a quick general search of multifamily across the nation, hit multifamily here. As you can see, we have over 1,800 pages, and each page has about 100 results here. You can toggle back between list and card view. And then if you want to hone in on distressed only, we have all the loan statuses here. We have the current, defeased, distressed, and within distressed, we have loans that are on the watch list. That means the servicer is watching it because there's an issue with the collateral. It could be a financial trouble, borrower bankruptcy, it could be a host of different reasons. Whether or not it's with a special servicer, and that's really a high level of distress. And then you have 30, 60, 90 days in foreclosure, performing matured, non-performing matured, REO. So if I just do the whole bucket of distressed, see it returns here over 55 pages, that's over 5,000 properties.
Wow.
So we can, let's narrow it down to say under over 101 units to, let's say, 350. Let's see what comes back here. We have about 15 pages of results. As you can see here, there's 100 properties per page.
Wow.
And then if we wanted to focus in on an area like Texas, maybe the Southeast, it's hot right now, Florida, hit those two. That brings us down to about 500 results. You can zoom in on the map here. And then as you can see here, the list view offers a lot of data points that you can quickly see an overview of all of your results. You have the city, state, property size, property type, property subtype, year built, MSA, submarket, county, original, current balance. Here you have the originator of the loan. Oops. And then a bunch of other details all the way to the right, appraised value, cap rates. And let me just get into one here that makes sense for what we're doing here. This one here, just clicked into this one, Toscana at Santerra. This one's in San Antonio, 248 unit garden style multifamily property. It's listed here as less than 30 days delinquent. So it hasn't received the servicer has not received its most recent payment, but it's not in significant distress at this moment, but it is a $20 million loan. It was originated last March, actually, at a 65% LTV. The originator was CBRE. And then we have a lot of other data points on the building, the market, the valuation, loan terms. You basically walk your way across the different tabs here. So as you click into the loan tab, you have even more information. You have the interest rate, the interest only expiration date, the loan term in months, amortization type, who the master servicer is, the special, prepayment terms. And then this one is listed as 30 days, less than 30 days delinquent. So let's click into the property tab. Here we have an overview of the map, the property, the market. And then you have some extra details on the building, year built, whether it's on a ground lease or not. Here's all the geographic information, valuation. This one was appraised last year for 32.3 million over, it's about 130,000 a unit at a 4.09 cap rate. We even have a defeasance table, which helps you estimate defeasance cost, which is a nice informational data point on when it comes to prepaying a property. And then I'll get into the valuation at the end here, but here's Scott was mentioning earlier on the intro, we have detailed financials straight from the borrower's operating statements that they submit to the servicer. And we collect these on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis that they're required to submit these. So it's updated in real time. The most recently available for this property is the 9-month statement ending September 2021. And you can see here, we have all the line items: base rent, vacancy, laundry, vending income, parking income. You have all the real estate taxes, insurance, utilities. You have it on a full dollar amount, dollars per size per unit, and then a percent of revenue. And these financials are what really fuels our valuation model, which I'll show you at the end. And then we have the summary level financials, just quick: revenue, expense, NOI, net cash flow, DSCR, debt yield, debt service amount. And then what Shane mentioned, we also have comps. This pulls in all the surrounding properties that we are tracking on our platform here at CredIQ, and it ranks them 0 to 10, 10 being the most comparable. Just gives you a quick benchmark of the market. You can see here the average appraised value per size in this area of San Antonio is about 121,000 a unit, ranges between 70,000 and 205. Here's the rent range, the expenses, NOI, occupancy, everything that you need here. So if you want to click into a comp, click here, click into a property, you have all the details, again, that I just showed you: financials, comps, contacts. Getting back into the contacts, we have information on the borrower, the owner of record. We have up to 2 emails, the entity names, that's the LLC's address, and then the person who registered the LLC, we have their address, their emails, their phone numbers, which is typically the borrower, the decision maker, the guy you want to contact. We have that. And then moving on to other details, this is all the at issuance information, a lot of good nuggets of info here. It's just in a table format, underwritten assumptions. And then going back to the valuation tool, which is very unique to CredIQ. This is a real-time direct cap and a discounted cash flow valuation that is fueled by the property's historical financials as well as the surrounding comps. So now, right now, without even touching anything, it has an automatic value of 29.7 million. That's using a direct cap of using a direct cap approach, using the in-place net cash flow of 1.3 million and a 4.45 cap rate. So that's pretty self-explanatory for a quick and easy direct cap. If you want to value a distressed situation where it has low occupancy, below market rents, I would suggest using this DCF valuation tool. Right now, without making any assumption changes, it's valuing at 25.2 million. And that's based off of these assumptions in green, where the user has the ability to tweak and edit that. So if you don't agree with the market rent of 1161, you could adjust that to the comp average. Let's say it was 900. Click that here. This will update on the fly. Now we're down to 9.3 million. It's a big drop. And then you could tweak the cap rate, discount rate, the average lease term, the lease up to stabilization, renovation costs, renewal probability, market vacancy rate. And then down here, you have all the operating expenses. You can type in any one of these 3 columns: unit per month, dollars per unit per month, percent of revenue, their full dollar amount. If you want to override the management fee to 5%, change that, it'll stress it even more. Then you could finalize it, and then you could build a report very quickly. How are we doing on time, Scott?
We're great, brother. This is awesome. It's funny, is I've actually lived in this apartment complex in San Antonio before. It's hilarious.
Have you really?
Yeah, I actually lived in there, which is funny. Just total
So
coincidence.
how's the rent assumption?
It was pretty good. It's a little bit more. I mean, it's been a few years since I lived there, but yeah, rent assumption on that. I think actually rent's going up there in San Antonio, but this is beautiful. You've got a great report to provide out to, potential investors, kind of showing what's going on with the deal there for you, which is just phenomenal, man. All in one spot. I mean, so easy.
Yep. That's what we try to do here. So yeah, this is the valuation report. All of your main information here, the subject property, the loan information, your key assumptions that drive the value, the operating expense assumptions, your investment variables. I didn't save that last value, that lower value, but this is the value that we have, 25.2 million. And then here's all the supporting information, which is great to send to a prospective borrower, lender. It just helps, you know, it's an extra tool that you can use to make a deal happen. And then we also have a comps report. It pulls in 8 of the 25 best comparable properties. You can see here with some summary level statistics.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's basically it for the multifamily. I can show you another distress scenario where it's with the special.
Okay.
Real quick. Especially service properties, multifamily. So here we have a lot. Just clicking around. This one looks like it already paid off. Let me do one with a balance, say 5 million to 15 million. Try to cut down the results here.
Right.
Fox Club. This one's over 120. You can see here in the payment history, this one's over 121 days delinquent. So there's clearly some issues going on. Let's look at the property. Financial summary, you can see is all in red here. The DSCR has dropped below break even. So there is definitely some issues here. So yeah, there's a ton of properties to just look through and try to find that opportunity that makes sense for your investment thesis.
Wow, man. Yeah, see, you've pulled up the notes there on the right-hand side for 1231 with the council notes and everything straight from the servicer, which is really great to see behind the scenes.
Yeah, we get that's a great point. We have all the servicer commentary that gets updated month over month. You can see here is November, October. So each month the servicer has to provide, you know, their notes, their details, the story behind the asset, which helps you understand what's going on, so you make a better deal.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that's CredIQ, multifamily, searching for distress in a nutshell.
That's awesome stuff. Now, what's the best way for folks to start tapping into this? I know that you guys have got a great membership or very affordable fee. There you go. Thank you for bringing that up. You have a free version of this. What? Was that trial version for a period of time for folks to kind of test that, or what?
Yeah, if you want to full access, everything for 7 days, hit the free trial button, enter your email, your work email, your company name, and your name, and we'll get you activated right away. That's
awesome, man. So CRED-iQ, everybody, CRED-iQ.com, correct?
Yep.
Not credit, CRED-iQ.com there, man. You guys that's it, man. So trust me, guys, if you're looking for the distressed multifamily, you're looking for distressed 100+ units or 100 less units. I mean, I get phone calls all the time, people for looking for distressed deals on that stuff. Well, here you go. Here's your cheat sheet. Here's your backstage pass to all the full access from all the major servicers, the CMBS stuff, and really allows you to tap into power of this and having a competitive advantage versus all the others out there looking for deals. So check it out today, CRED-iQ.com. We'll have the link in the description there in the video as well, but take an opportunity. These guys are awesome. And if you're a multifamily investor, this is a deal and a tool that you need to have in your tool belt. So get signed up today, guys. Free pass. Check it out today, and we'll see you all at the top.